funding coordinator.
Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Do what you love what you do. Hi, my name is Franz, Manalansan, and I'm running for next year's funding coordinator for AB Samahan. And I'm a third-year communication major, and this was actually my first year in Samahan. I thought I was doing what I loved when I first started college because I was like, okay, I don't need to join any extracurriculars because I kind of drove myself crazy and did way too much in high school. So I focused on school and I focused on work. And I didn't realize that what I really missed out on and why I was like not having so much fun in college that I thought I would be having was that I was missing out on the community and the Filipino culture that I grew up around. So I joined AB Samahan. And I think that funding coordinator would be a good fit for me because I was co-commissioner and commissioner of merchandising for 2 years in my high school ASB, which means that I was in charge of student store, and I was there every day to make sure that things are running efficiently. And in the 2 years that I was there, we actually increased the amount of money that we raised. So before we raised about $3,000 in 1 year, but in the 2 years that I was there, we raised $5,000 each year. So I think that I'm a good fit for this. I also think that to be a coordinator and have fundraising and be part of this culture means that we have to explore different kinds of events and fundraisers that we could do. So I feel like we should have more kind of social events. So tie in a social activities coordinator and have things like maybe a Tinickling social just because I love Tinickling so much. As it is, I'd really love to be a funding coordinator, and I think it would be a really big honor and it'd be a lot of work, but I think I'd be a good fit. Thank you.
And then your following questions will come from Janelle, who's our current funding coordinator.
So, how do you decide when and why we need a fundraiser?
I definitely think more fundraisers in general would be just a good idea because I feel like we do a lot of things that involve having a budget and having money to spend. Like FCN, they needed to print out programs and have things that we needed to sell and have product, so it'd be good to have as many fundraisers as possible. And I also think it's a good way to just have events and have people come out and have a good time. Like when we had the Smash Brothers tournament, they were like, I met people that I didn't know were actually in Samahan. So that would be the when, and why would just be so we would have money.
And the next question, how do you make a fundraiser related to culture?
The thing about culture is that we're a Filipino-American club, so we can also explore the American side of culture. So when we had like the pie auction, I think that was a good example of American culture, but like Filipino culture would be cool to explore different ways we could have fundraisers that have to do with Filipino culture.
Okay, so this is your third question, which is from the audience. So how will you prepare to fund our organization's events? Are you more of a reactive person or a person that takes the initiative and doesn't wait for a price tag?
Definitely more proactive, and I'm not going to be reactive. I just like knowing, I'd rather have a game plan ahead of time than have something thrown at me. But if something were to be thrown at me, I feel like I would react well. And I would try and have backup plans and make sure that I know what's going to happen.